Coming up on 5 Minute News. Special counsel appointed to investigate Biden documents. Belief in anti-Semitic conspiracies doubled since 2019. And last year was Earth's 5th warmest on record. It's Friday, January 13. I'm Anthony Davis. Merrick Garland, the U.S. Attorney General, has appointed a special counsel to investigate the presence of classified documents found at President Joe Biden's home in Wilmington, Delaware, and at an unsecured office in Washington dating from his time as vice president. Robert Hur, a one-time U.S. attorney appointed by former President Donald Trump, will lead the investigation and plans to begin his work soon. His appointment marks the second time in a few months that Garland has appointed a special counsel, an extraordinary fact that reflects the Justice Department's efforts to independently conduct high-profile probes in an exceedingly heated political environment. Both of those investigations, the earlier one involving Trump and documents recovered from his Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida, relate to the handling of classified information, though there are notable differences between the cases. Garland's decision caps a tumultuous week at the White House, where Biden and his team open the year celebrating lower inflation ahead of launching an expected re-election campaign. But the administration faced a new challenge on Monday when it acknowledged that sensitive documents were found at the office of Biden's former institute in Washington. The situation intensified by Thursday morning when Biden's attorney said an additional classified document was found in a room in his Wilmington home, later revealed by Biden to be his personal library, along with other classified documents in his garage. Biden told reporters at the White House that he was cooperating fully and completely with the Justice Department's investigation into how classified information and government records were stored. Meanwhile, a Donald Trump representative told the National Archive back in December 2021 that presidential records had been found at Mar-a-Lago nearly a year after Trump left office. 15 boxes of records containing some classified material were transferred from Mar-a-Lago to the National Archive in January. In August 2022, FBI agents conducting a search retrieved 33 boxes from Mar-a-Lago. The search came after lawyers for Trump provided a sworn certification that all government records had already been returned. Belief of Americans in anti-Semitic conspiracy theories and tropes has nearly doubled since 2019, an Anti-Defamation League survey showed yesterday. The survey asked Americans how much they agreed with statements expressing anti-Jewish tropes or conspiracy theories, and found that more than half of Americans believed at least one, the New York-based advocacy group said. About 85% of Americans believed at least one anti-Jewish trope, compared with 61% in 2019, the ADL said, adding that 20% of Americans believed 6 or more anti-Jewish tropes, substantially more than the 11% in 2019. Reports of anti-Semitism have increased nationwide. The issue drew headlines after Republican former President Donald Trump hosted white supremacists Nick Fuentes and Ye, the musician formerly known as Kanye West, at his private club in Florida. About 39% of the respondents in the ADL survey believed Jews were more loyal to Israel than the United States. The White House addressed rising anti-Semitism in a round-table event with Jewish leaders in December, and President Joe Biden established an interagency group to coordinate efforts to counter anti-Semitism. Earth's fever persisted last year, not quite spiking to a record high, but still in the top 5 or 6 warmest on record, government agencies reported on Thursday. but expect record-shattering hot years soon, likely in the next couple of years because of relentless climate change from the burning of coal, oil and gas, US government scientists said. Despite La Nina, a cooling of the equatorial Pacific that slightly reduces global average temperatures, the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration calculates 2022's global average temperature was 58.55 degrees Fahrenheit, ranking 6th hottest on record. If the Arctic, which is warming 3 to 4 times faster than the rest of the world, and Antarctic are factored in, NOAA said it would be the 5th warmest since records began in 1880. In a human body, an extra 2 degrees Fahrenheit is considered a fever, but University of Oklahoma meteorology professor Renee McPherson, who wasn't part of the study team, said the global warmth is actually worse than the equivalent of a planetary fever, because fevers can be treated to go down quickly. You can subscribe to 5-Minute News on YouTube with your preferred podcast app. Ask your smart speaker or enable 5-Minute News as your Amazon Alexa flash briefing skill. Subscribe, rate and review online at 5minute.news. 5-Minute News is an Evergreen podcast covering politics, inequality, health and climate, delivering independent, unbiased and essential world news daily.